I think it's really important to note that CPI affects a ton of currencies. So like it's gonna move the market heavily. Anyways, I want to go over one of the trades I was just in. I didn't get to actually go over it with you guys and trade it live because I caught it kind of last minute. Wait, let me see. JPY. So it was a JPY yen pair. This is what it is at right now. This is where it's currently sitting. Beautiful. I mean, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful push up. Okay. We actually did target those equal high ranges. If we're looking at the 1 hour, this is what it's looking like in the 1 hour. Looking beautiful. So why I entered this trade is we had a big range, right? And we managed to break out of this range. So to get an entry, we can, analyze that market's gonna do a retest, a break and retest. So how do we get the retest zone to buy? Well, you take a parallel channel and from low to high or high to low, candle closes are everything, right? We have our range and now we just wait for it to retest and that's it, and take it up so they get to these highs. So that was a beautiful trade on EJ. Now core CPI news is actually going to happen in a few. So CPI moves oil. Okay, now how do you check that? We can go to the calendar here and go to energy calendar, and you can actually see that it is a part of core CPI. Okay, and then bonus 7 a.m. US oil news. So we have a lot lined up right there. We also get that FOMC movement. So yeah, we do get movement in oil for sure. So I'm positioned here. I think we'll get a lot of rejection off of this level here. Looking into like the 30-minute, this is looking solid. I think we'll get nice rejections at this level. So got my alerts, got everything ready, prepared. Take this down for 1 to 3, in and out. I wouldn't hold oil. Oil is very toxic. Very, very, very toxic, but it pays. I don't know about gold. I have a sweep push up. It's looking alright. Very sideways. Bitcoin does. What are you doing, babe? What are you doing?
Oh, we're looking at countries that we're gonna go to.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Maybe you and Dara have a solo trip and I stay home with Liam.
Red flag. Did you see it? Okay. No, I didn't see it.
USDJPY. Now I'm looking at this zone for re-entry buys. We already rejected off of my daily zone 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and now we pushed up. Now we finally broke above, closed, and broke.
Is he eating? Yeah.
So same thing, just like EJ. We can take this range and wait for the retest, right? We can either take the retest off the 50 or we can let it try to get down to this level. So I want to see it do one of those two things. So let's wait on it. Let's wait on UJ. USD news is going to push this, so I'm ready for that. Indices, market open does happen in a few here. So I'm hoping that market open we do actually get one of these setups going here. Okay.
Maybe for a couple days or something. Like a country to let a passing by country.
Because S&P is way more bullish than you know anything. US 30. US 30 did sell off of this range here, but I wouldn't have taken that at all. Would not have been in that. I was in that US 30 buy there. Then it dumped, came and retraced back down to this equal lows, made equal lows. And now we are pushing. Okay. I can see that this is just retested this order block, and now I feel like we're gonna go make a new high, push NAS and S&P higher as well. So let's wait. Euro USD is looking beautiful. I feel like with all of these USD pairs that are going to open bearish during news, this is the best way to set ourselves up for a buy. Euro USD is looking like such a solid buy, but it's risky trading news, you know. So if I think Euro USD is gonna do what I think it does, that means that all forex pairs affected by USD will be bearish. So I take analytics from different things that I notice from different pairs, okay, and I put that all into one, one idea, and that's into thinking that, okay, well, with this, what's EJ doing? Oh, it's looking good, man. EJ's looking real good. Okay, but I use that. I use that like idea of putting every pair into thinking, where is this pair going? Where is this pair going? Okay, if I have a setup on this pair, how is it going to get there? Okay, but we also have news. So if USD news is going to be bearish, that means that US oil, and this is how manipulated news is. In 2 hours before news hits, I feel like oil can get up to this level. So that means that news has to be bullish for oil to get it to this zone. Okay. So if oil is going to be bullish and it's going to have a strong push up because of news,
but it's already going to be a no. You're right.
that means
So it was blue stars, green corner. Okay.
that means that EU fighting against the USD pair has to be bearish. And that, I think core CPI is going to push EU down into our buy zone. Okay. I like this a lot, actually.
I'm gonna say no.
I hope I get paid today. I'm gonna buy my 25K.
No. Absolutely not. It's nice to look at through the cameras. Some of it. No, where is this? It's by Australia. Definitely no. I'm sorry. So I'm not a fan of giant spiders. Nope. I forgot what this was. I'm gonna say no. Oh, that was a no. It was an Africa country. It was a big no. I remember that. This one's penguin country. Did we get this? No. Wait, did we? I think so. I'll look it up. Okay, red. Oops. Red, yellow star, green.
So yeah, I use that as a core like correlation with the other pairs.
It says West Africa. We see
GBP USD. Same thing. I feel like we have a lot of momentum to continue lower. There were buys called out in this zone, but I just wouldn't take that. So if we're gonna take all of this liquidity, right? We're gonna take all of this. How are we gonna get down here quickly to take it out? Well, news is the excuse, people. News is the excuse. So what am I looking at down here? There has been an institutional sell that took out all of this previous support from February 21st up until the 1st of March. It took out all of that liquidity. A few months, like 2 months of liquidity built up, it dragged it out.
Oh, I freaking knew it. It's Papua New Guinea.
So, if we wiped out an entire month, 2 months worth of liquidity because of an intentional sell, this has been in drawdown forever, for a long time. Okay, since March 1st, since this day, we have been in drawdown for days. For days on days on days, we've been in drawdown on this sell. The institutions are going to pull the market back down to get to their sell zone. Okay, to drag this and take it out of drawdown. Okay, they want to take their thing out of drawdown. Okay, so if we erase everything that I have, 41 drawings, if we erase everything, and we have it real simple on the chart. We have, and we can go into the 4 hour for this now because it's honestly so. Been so long. So we do have this zone here set up right there. Okay, and we have this entire support range wiped. So where's the last point of supply? Equal lows.
Cook Islands. Oh, I want to go here. There's Cook Island? Oh, that's the one that you said you wanted to go to. The seas. Oh.
Okay.
But I don't really like islands. Oh.
So taking it off of this range, I think, will be the best idea.
Let's look at the food they have there.
So we have a long position.
What kind of food do they eat?
And then we can take this for a new high. We need more data coming down, but yeah.
What the fuck is that? Fruits. Random fruits. I saw passion fruit. What is that? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's good. eat a lot of fruits.
I mean, it's an island.
Yeah, but like.
Ooh, what's this?
Oh, chicken. Plantain or banana. I don't. I can't eat stuff
Banana.
like that. Oh, I can eat that. Like stuff.
How's this?
Taro, maybe.
So that's set up for GU. I think it will be very bearish news. EU. Again,
Ikamata.
unless we're in this zone already
Ikamata.
by
Oh, it's like
news,
poke.
I think news will push this down and then up.
I mean, it's an island.
That looks good. Yeah, that's. I guess that's on our list. Cook Island.
I've always wanted to go to
Again,
Cook Islands.
anything going against the
Traditional
USD dollar,
lodge
the
South
US
Cook
dollar,
Islands with
I feel will be
coconut
bearish, and anything
and
that's
vegetables.
the US dollar against another currency will be bullish. So, for example, with USD
Okay.
CAD, we have a setup here lined up for us. So, what's the setup?
Next,
We
we
have
have
a 1 hour push
this.
and then
I've seen this.
pump.
I've seen this.
Don't know where
I
that.
don't remember
Reminds
what
me of a
it
piece of
is.
gum.
And we've been trading consistently in the highs. Taking this on the
It is
last point of
one
supply.
country. It is Qatar.
No. Oh wait, yeah, it is. I wanted to go there. I always wanted to go there.
Yeah,
It's actually a really beautiful place.
I heard. That's where they held the World Cup for soccer.
Oh.
And then we have
It's
imbalance.
really like the buildings are very like beautiful, and then not only that, the ocean views and stuff.
Then we have order
Like you
blocks
wouldn't swim,
here.
don't swim in the water, but like it's nice to look at.
I don't think we can swim in the water. It's a Middle Eastern, excuse me, country. So yeah,
They have a thing where
And
you
it wiped out all of this previous
it's beautiful.
support. Yeah,
yeah.
so I think this is very
Nice, nice. Okay, okay.
plausible to happen.
That remind me of like Italy vibes.
Just that small part.
The USD CAD sells really did us
So
dirty.
Qatar is
You know, we were in this,
in Emirates.
but it violated. I didn't have my stop high enough. What I should have done was notice that it's equal highs and had it above this high. It only put us at about a 10 pip stop, which is nothing. We could have stayed protected, more breathing room, and it would have sold off in our favor. So
I would say yes to Qatar. Oh, that's
I
so
think that would have been a
beautiful.
great sell.
Cocoa Village.
Uh huh. And
This is how I'm lined up for USD CAD.
book thingy.
EU's lined up.
They have a water park.
GBP odd. I feel like GBP odd is going to push and from here
Nice.
violated my
Oh, they
stop
have
and continue higher.
illusions.
How are we gonna get down here again? I think this is the more
Illusion though. I want to see what's inside.
ideal setup. GBP CHF. I want to know what the CHF pair is doing.
Is this showing us the hospital?
Wow, we've actually had a nice push down to my zone,
Wait, what?
my first zone of interest. Now, like I
For
said,
1 minute. Wow.
this first zone made equal high and equal lows, and if you don't know what equal lows are,
Okay. That's on our
it's
list.
liquidity.
Agreed.
So liquidity right here
Still eating?
Yeah.
means that this will get
I
swept
gave him
potentially.
paralysis.
I don't want to take
This
this
is another
setup
one?
because of the equal lows. Now
There's a sheep.
over
What the-
here we have a
I
nice setup.
can't see what it says.
Boom.
You can't see it either.
I want to wait for price action to get here and then see what it does. I think it can play. I think it could potentially play
Yeah.
off of this zone, but I want to see it first get here. So
Falkland Islands.
it's currently 333. So XAU USD. I didn't get to enter this trade.
What did you call the other one? Generator.
Give it later.
But this ran
Generator.
for a very long time.
Oh,
A
sorry.
very long time. I mean,
My
a
hair
few
just went.
days.
Sorry. I'm gonna stop you from eating. That's okay.
This is the daily. So we actually caught the beginning, but
Is
it's
he
all
sleep
good.
eating or is he awake?
Sleeping.
So why was I in this?
You?
So must abide it.
I would love to sleep in too.
We had
Wow,
this beautiful
finish.
push down, clear out,
Finish my baby.
and then this last point of supply,
Big baby.
and it
It's gonna
pumped
be
from there.
it's a penguin island again.
Oh man. But we saw sheeps.
So yeah, we were actually
Yeah.
had a
Oh,
beautiful
they
setup on this.
threw these penguins on. The one with the blonde on the side.
Oh, the Mr. Studio Girl. I'm happy for you. Oh, good job. Good job. Oh, good job.
Yeah, GBP odd is now going in our favor. What did it come take? It took this imbalance
Good job,
and
huh?
then continued higher. Very, all it was. That's all it really was.
It's by Argentina.
So that didn't happen.
So, yeah, we got violated. GBP USD is now working its way higher.
Makes me wonder, like some of these countries, space.
Brazil. Brazil.
Oh, are we gonna ever go? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Brazil.
My favorite band artist, the one that got his nose done, his wife is Brazilian. He lives in Brazil now. Their house is really nice.
In Brazil. Oh,
I know he's rich.
US 30 is not giving anything really in the 1 minute.
I mean,
Maybe a potential
I'm not a
buy
big
here,
fan either.
but
Maybe one day.
yeah, maybe this potential buy area here.
That's where the Amazon rainforest is. I don't think I want to go. I think I'm good. Yeah, I don't know.
S&P again is still in that 5
Okay.
50% range. NAS has not even hit the 50% at all. Still way more bearish. I do like
What the heck is this?
NAS sells here.
fish. No, wait. What is that?
I don't know. It does look like a fish.
Oh my gosh. Fish.
It's Eswatini.
What is that?
I don't know. How much you want to bet is an island? Oh, South Africa. Oh no, I think we're good.
Why is everything at below? Ooh. Eee.
All I see is rhino booty.
That means there's gonna be a rhino shit.
Oh, very true. Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
You don't have to look through all of it. We already know it's a big no. There's nothing that's gonna even make us even have an ounce of yes.
What is that?
I don't know, but it's telling us do not go.
I think I'm gonna have to agree. Okay.
Why are you moving? Why are you awake? You just ate a whole 4 ounce.
Maybe he's pooping.
You did fart on me. Please go sleep. He said, hey mom, you, you having a party? You and dad having a party? Is that what you're asking us? No.
It's time we practice some cyber hygiene. Here's a few ways to do it. Number
He's
one,
awake
if
now?
you see a phrase in a
Yeah,
safe
he's still.
place, no, this doesn't mean take a screenshot of it or keep it in the notes of your phone.
No, he
Because
can't
if
go
your
to
phone gets
sleep.
lost or stolen, she gone. Number two, always use a burner
Don't
phone
stare
limit.
too hard.
Number three,
Do not
do not click
stare at
any
me
links
too
from
hard.
personal messages on
Just go to
Discord or
sleep.
anywhere else. You can always double check the
No
link
need to
itself,
stare.
but just to be safe, don't click on any of them.
You an addict?
Yeah.
And what is it you are addicted to?
Close, I stare at my dreams as they approach. Gotta be patient.
Campfire. Some street food.
I want to see where EJ's at. I feel like it's probably rocketed from where I was initially in. It's doing good. It's having a nice pullback.
Hi.
And if you want, we can test trade another one, taking 50% of this range.
You should go back to sleep. That's even better. Yes. Yes.
Now let's just wait and see.
You can
It's
so
a range
much
within a
fun
range,
there.
you know. It's always gonna be a pullback.
You can't go to sleep for mommy. No.
And it's sitting right on an order block.
It's too good to be true, huh?
So I want to test trade this.
He wants to join the search party too.
He's like, Dad's right there, and Auntie and Mommy are talking. Can I join?
Your entire life.
Yeah. Bless you.
Bless you.
Just stare at Mommy all you want. Mommy would really like it if you went to bed. Oh. Are you laughing? Yeah.
He's happy because he, I think he's
He's
gonna
gonna
poop.
You gonna poo poo? Yeah. You're pooping for Mommy? You're pooping for Mommy? Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, please don't poop for Mommy. Poop for Daddy. But Daddy's working right now, so yours, I guess.
Change in 4 different seasons.
Yes.
People change when they
I
hurt
know.
enough
I
they have to.
understand.
When they see it,
You want me to give you attention right now.
Everything I do is right.
Oh.
Shit spitting on me is the
Wallace and Putana.
Mike Navarrete went to Phuket with his wife Nancy, and they said that it was like the best trip that they've ever been, and they've been everywhere.
They talked about it last time they went to Thailand. They
Yeah,
said
but
Thailand is the best trip.
yeah, but he talks about it a lot in his go lives too.
He really likes Thailand.
He loves Phuket though specifically.
Yeah, it's an island. Oh, did you want Mommy to get? Oh, you're pooping. Yeah.
I think this can come lower.
Are you pooping?
I don't think this is fully hit our zone. I think it has a lot more to go. At least this
Are you
zone
pooping
here.
for Mommy?
I think it'll get down to the 50% retracement,
You got the hiccups?
and then
Annoying,
continue
huh? Your hiccups are
from
annoying, huh?
there.
Oh.
Oh, it's by Fiji.
Like I said, Fiji is nice, but just swell up your
Guam.
Oh, that. So that's fun.
So market open for indices is in about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna really focus on indices more. So when it's time to go, we have valid zones. So I will go live again. I just wanted to go over my trade that I was in, but I will go live again 30 minutes before market open. So hopefully we catch a nice sell off Nash. And then not only that, I think we're actually gonna be set up for 5:30 news. So market open at 5, and then 30 minutes after we got news. So we're gonna definitely see the market flying soon. I'm gonna go shower, and then I'm gonna come back and hop in the live.